Hello, this is Karen Bonanno from SchoolLibraryManagement.com. A number of my colleagues are quite disappointed that Google has removed the wonderful Google Wonder Wheel. And today I want to look at another tool that could be used in a similar manner to get the students to be able to look at the key phrases and words that would be surrounding a particular topic that they're wanting to research or to investigate, and then to be able to retrieve background information to help them to start to look at the scope of their content, but then to be able to narrow that down through a process. In this case, we're going to be using Google Squared. So I'm going to be looking at using the same topic, endangered animals, and then I click on Square It. What Google does now is goes out and it looks at indexing and capturing the information that it attaches to the topic of endangered animals. So down the left hand side we have the listing of animals. Here we've got tigers, leopards, elephants, red panda. Across the top we've got another group of fields as well, and you're able to add fields. So in this case we might decide that we will include diet. Google goes out, searches, and fills those particular squares. We're then able to say, well, let's get rid of some of these. It's really not in our interest to look at these. We really want to narrow down our topic all the time. So again, as the student looks through here and they look at leopards, tigers, humpback whales, again they might say, well, I really want to narrow this down a little bit more in my particular topic because there's just too much there. So they can get rid of tigers, leopards, and maybe just focus on the sea animals. So we get rid of a few of these, and let's see how we go. Humpback whales, and it's just a matter of narrowing these down, and then you're able to add more. So if you're looking at wanting to focus on the sea creatures, you can look closer here at what Google is putting up as suggestions. So we might go to sea turtle. Again, it fills the fields for you. You're then able to look at each of these fields, and by clicking on the box you can look at other information that's out there that it's sourcing. Now this is quite useful, particularly if some of the language that's used is not suitable for the student, or they may not understand some of the terms. They can just go through each one and see whether some of this information is more relevant to them than what's already in that particular box. Now if they choose something that's of interest, they can click on that and that will fill that particular box for them. So it's really quite useful to see. They can also, by following the links, they can go out and look at those particular web links to see what information is out there as well. So here we might add this one. Once they've worked through this whole process of capturing the data that they want that gives them the background, they can then save this or share it. But the important part here is this tool shouldn't be used to encourage students to just grab information and enter it without actually taking it further than that. And when I say taking it further than that, it means that you set the assignment topic to be more an investigation and going down deeper and deeper into the information, rather than asking them to just retrieve facts and information, statistics, those sorts of things, which are easily to capture in this way and encourage that copy-paste. What you're wanting to do is set a topic whereby the students are using this information to get the background that they need, but then they might be exploring what changes could happen to the habitat of these particular sea creatures or sea animals to make sure that we have these animals around a lot longer so that we can enjoy them a lot more. So the students are just using this to capture the background information that they might need. What you need here to be able to share this or export it or save it, you do need a Google account. So if I were to click on share, it would prompt me to save this, and that way then we make sure we don't lose our information. We can export this. So if we're into our Google account, we can send it out to a spreadsheet, and this means it then continues to be a working document all the time. This information could be shared with other students. So here a student might decide they're just going to put in their own information, and then they can enter that. So it's in a spreadsheet format, and they have this there as well. They're able to share it with the teacher and email it as an attachment, or share it with other class colleagues, and they can continue to work on this throughout the whole process. They may even decide that they do want to actually get rid of this and narrow it down a bit more, but it becomes this working matrix that the student is able to use, and in the process they're also able to pick up some of the key words that are going to help them to explore that topic even further. So Google Squared is a nice alternative, a little bit more complex, but a nice alternative for those who were pretty keen to be using Google Wonderworld. So this is Karen Bonanno from SchoolLibraryManagement.com.